So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do some yoga using blocks. Now, yoga blocks are very helpful when it comes to working on poses and also deepening your poses. So as you know, there's many types of blocks out in the yoga world, but mainly there's a difference between soft blocks and hard blocks like this cork block. So the soft block, like this one here, is a little bit softer. These are great for supporting you in back bends, like supported fish pose. And these provide good stability, and depending on your preference, the feel of the soft blocks are nicer, they're much smoother. And here I have a cork block, which is a little bit more heavier than a soft block. Cork blocks, or blocks that are much firmer or hard, provide a little bit more support, especially when it comes to helping you to deepen your poses. Everybody has a different preference. I typically like the cork blocks for helping me get into poses, especially if I need that extra stability in a pose. Because it is heavier and a little bit more stable than a soft block. However, I prefer soft blocks when it comes to supported back bends like supported fish. But just remember, there's a lot of different blocks out there, hard blocks and soft blocks. So always best to shop around and see what works best for you. So to begin, we're going to come into a comfortable seat, and you can use your blocks underneath your knees for extra support when you're in your cross-legged seat. Now, a lot of people don't have great support in their knees, so placing blocks underneath your knees is very helpful. Especially when it might be a little bit difficult to sit cross-legged, especially for an extended period of time. So coming into our comfortable seat, we'll have our blocks underneath our knees to give us extra support. Bring your hands to your knees. Spine is nice and long. Shoulders are relaxed. Eyes are closed, or you keep a soft gaze. And start to connect with your breath. Nice slow inhales in, and nice slow exhales out. Allowing your knees and your legs to rest on the blocks. Allowing your body to relax as you breathe. Now start to bring your awareness back to the space. Breathing deeply and noticing how your body feels. And When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. And on your next breath in, you're going to sweep your arms up, palms touch. And exhaling, hands down to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up, palms touch. Exhale them down to heart center. Once more. Inhale, arms sweep up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Now on your next breath in, arms sweep up. And as you exhale, you're going to take your twist over to your left. Maybe even noticing how the blocks underneath your knees help you to get deeper into your twist. Arms come back up to center, palms touch. Take your twist over to your right. Keeping a nice long spine and neck, shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, arms reach up, palms touch. Take your twist again over to the left. Inhale, coming back to center, palms touch. Take your twist again over to the right. Inhaling back up, palms touch. Exhaling the hands slowly down to heart center. Namaste. Now you're going to remove the blocks from underneath your knees and you're going to set them aside for now. Now coming forward into your tabletop. Shoulders are in line with the wrists. Pelvis is engaged. Nice long spine and neck. We'll take a few rounds of cat and cow with the breath. So as you inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. We'll take 2 more rounds with the breath. Inhale into cow. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Inhale, drop the belly for cow. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Now coming back into your tabletop, you're gonna bring your blocks to the top of your mat. So you can have them on the tallest height, or you can adjust them as you need. Now placing your hands on the block, you're going to bring your right foot forward in between the blocks. So you should have one block on each side of your right foot. Now you're going to begin to notice your hip opening up, getting deeper into the stretch. Just allow your body to melt as your hip releases. Making sure to keep a nice long spine and neck. Your gaze is towards the top of your mat. And always remember, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel comfortable, you just gently back away. Now on your next inhale, you're going to bring the palms of your hands to the top of your right thigh. Making sure that your right knee is in line with your right ankle. Spine is nice and long. Now you can stay here, or you can inhale your arms up, biceps by your ears for a deeper stretch in the hip. And now you're going to bring your hands back down to your blocks. Your left hand is going to stay on the top of the block, and you're going to reach your right arm up for a twist. Exhale, bring your right hand back onto your block. Step your right leg back to meet the left. Now bringing your left foot forward in between the blocks, keeping your left knee in line with your left ankle. Begin to sink your hips into the pose, and feel free to adjust your blocks as you need. Making sure your gaze is at the top of your mat, nice long spine and neck. On your next inhale, bring your palms to the top of your left thigh. You can stay here, or you can sweep your arms up, biceps by your ears for a deeper stretch. And as you exhale, float your hands back down to your blocks. Keeping your right hand on your block, you're going to bring your left arm up for a twist. Now releasing your left hand back onto the block. Bring your left leg back to meet the right. And we'll come back into tabletop and do a few rounds of cat and cow to reset the spine. Now coming into tabletop. Now, if your blocks aren't on the highest setting or the tallest setting, you could set them up so they're on the highest height. And placing your hands right on the tops of the blocks. Step your left foot forward in between the blocks. And as you inhale, you're going to lift your back knee, coming into a low lunge. Opening up the hamstrings, the calves, and the hips. Now lowering down the back knee. You're going to straighten your left leg, coming into half split. So your heel is on the mat, your toes are pointing towards the sky. Hands remain on the top of the blocks. Again, here giving our calf and our hamstrings a nice stretch. Now on your next inhale, bring your knee forward so that your left knee is in line with your right ankle, left ankle. Coming back into your low lunge with your right knee down on the mat. Now gently bring your left leg to meet your right. And now you're going to step the right foot forward in between the blocks. Right knee is bent. Right knee is in line with the right ankle. And from here, you're going to curl your left toes under, bring your left knee up, coming into a low lunge, still keeping your hands on the blocks. Further opening the hamstrings, the calves, the inner thighs. Now we're going to drop the back knee, untuck the left toes, and now we're going to straighten our right leg back, coming into half split. So our right heel is on the mat, toes are pointing towards the sky, hands are on the blocks, giving our calf and our hamstring a nice stretch. Now on your next inhale, you're going to bring your right knee forward so that it's bent and in line with your right ankle. You're going to curl your left toes under, and you're going to step your left foot forward to meet the right, coming into a modified chair pose. Hands are still on the tops of the blocks. Inhale, arms reach up, and exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take a few cleansing breaths. Arms sweep up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms sweep up, palms touch. Hands to heart. Once more. Inhale, arms sweep up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. And now we're going to do a modified sun salutation using the blocks. Again, feel free to adjust the height of the blocks as you need as we go through the sun salutation. On your inhale, arms sweep up, palms touch. Exhale, float the hands to the tops of the blocks. Right leg steps back, lower the back knee. Arms sweep up, big breath. Exhale, hands to the blocks. Back knee lifts up. Step your right foot to meet your left. Rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms sweep up. Exhale, float your hands to the tops of the blocks. Step your left foot back, lower the back knee. Inhale, arms sweep up. Take a back bend if you wish. Exhale, float the hands to the tops of the blocks. Back knee lifts up. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale up. Hands to heart. We'll do that once more, both sides. Arms sweep up. Float the hands down to the tops of the blocks. Right foot steps back. Lower the back knee. Arms sweep up. Hands float down to the blocks. Back knee lifts. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Arms reach up. Hands to heart. Arms sweep up. Exhale, float the hands to the tops of the blocks. Step your left foot back. Lower the back knee. Arms sweep up. Back bend if you wish. Float your hands to the blocks. Back knee comes up. Step your left foot forward to meet the right, coming into your modified chair. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now taking a few moments to connect to your breath. Noticing how you feel. And if you have your eyes closed, gently blink them open. And we're going to take a warrior two, and then we'll move into triangle pose with the blocks. So you're going to step your right foot back with the edge of your back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Left knee is bent at 90 degrees and in line with your left ankle. As you exhale, you're going to bring your arms out to a T, coming into your warrior two. Your gaze is over your left fingertips. Shoulders are relaxed. Now, before we come into our triangle pose, you would want to make sure that one of your blocks is close by and perhaps close to the arch of your left foot so you can reach for it when you come into your triangle pose. So from here, we're going to straighten our left leg, flip the front palm, and reverse back into our reverse triangle. And as we exhale, we're going to glide forward, placing our left hand onto the block. Right arm comes up for triangle. Noticing how the block supports you in this pose. And again, feel free to adjust the height of the block as you need. Now coming back up into our warrior two. Taking a couple of breaths here, gaze is over the left fingertips. And now we're going to bring our hands to our hips. We're going to pivot so we're facing the front of our mat, coming into a short high lunge, bringing the bicep by the ears. And then we're going to hop our right foot to meet our left, exhaling, hands to your sides or back to heart center. So now we're going to take our triangle on the opposite side. So we'll take a few cleansing breaths. Inhale, arms reach up, hands to heart. Arms sweep up, hands to heart. Now we're going to step our left foot back, coming into warrior two. So the blade edge of our left foot is in line with the back of our mat. Our right knee is bent at a 90-degree angle and in line with our right ankle. And we're going to exhale, bring our arms out to a T with our gaze looking over the right fingertips. Again, make sure to keep your block handy so that when you come into triangle pose, your block will be close by. So connecting with your breath, shoulders relaxed. And on your next breath, you're going to straighten the front leg, flip the front palm, and reverse it back into your reverse triangle. And as you exhale, you're going to glide forward, bringing the right hand to the top of the block, coming into your triangle pose. Again, keeping the block close to the arch of the right foot, and adjusting the block as you need. On your inhale, you're going to come back up, warrior two. Taking a couple of breaths here. And on your next inhale, you're going to pivot, transition into your high lunge. Biceps are by the ears. And now you're going to hop your right foot to meet the left, coming to the top of your mat, and exhaling your arms to your sides or hands back to heart center. Connecting back to your breath. Noticing how you feel. Now bringing your awareness back, you're going to grab your two blocks and you're going to place them on each side of your feet. And from here, we're going to reach up and float the hands to the tops of the blocks. We're going to bring one knee down onto the mat, then the other, coming back into a comfortable seated position. Again, feel free to place the blocks underneath your knees for extra support. Bringing the hands to heart center, connecting back to the breath. Now bringing your awareness back to the space you're in. We're going to inhale, arms up, palms come together, stopping our hands at our forehead for kind thoughts, bringing our hands to our mouth for kind words, bringing hands to heart center for sharing love and kindness with yourself and with others. I thank you for joining me and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste.